Say, pretty please, can you on the phone?
Oh, really?
I'll let you suckle my titties. Now let me suck your dick.
Okay, so the Dandadan anime just dropped, and I want to do a bit of glazing while also talking about the criticism the episode faced. Because if I'm allowed to glaze, then someone else is allowed to criticize, right? And side note, I'm gonna need to tie my hair back for the amount of glaze I'm about to give. On with the glazing. Oh my god, is it beautiful. I swear, man, this anime feels like an acid trip with all the vibrant colors and music. And oh, don't you get me started on that OP. The whole Dandadan. Oh god, Crazy Nuts did a very, very good job on that OP. It's so catchy and addictive. And halfway through, when you think it couldn't get any better, the beat switches and gives you this euphoric feeling of having your soul leave your body, as if the song just cleansed all your mortal sins and deleted all your search history on Hentai. Rip Hentai, by the way. And the production sounds so clean. This might just be one of my favorite anime openings. Like, this actually might be the best anime opening I've heard since Kickback. Anyway, so the reason I'm doing so much glazing for this show from just its first episode, I read the manga. And so I know that it has so much more to offer. And what makes it even more special to me is the fact that I had picked this manga up when it was out on its first few chapters. And oh my god, was that the best decision I ever made in the last 5 years. So, when I heard that this show was getting animated, I'll be real with you, I was quite frankly scared. I was afraid that it would get a shitty adaptation like a few of my favorite manga. Dark Gathering. And when I saw the trailer, I was so relieved that we had been done justice. In as much as I know that the story and the characters can carry Dandadan, the visual aspect is very important. Hell, that's why you make an anime to begin with. So, right off the bat, Dandadan is my pick for anime of the year. It's got such an interesting cast and story. And speaking of cast, the voice actors they picked are so perfect, both in the English dub and Japanese version. Like, seriously, they all embody the characters so perfectly. And I really felt it when Occult-kun started talking about how he wanted to meet aliens.
It's enough to make a grown man cry.
So, I watched this anime twice just to hear the characters speak in different languages. And also just because I'm a huge simp for this show now. If you ask me, the characters in Dandadan feel so real and relatable with all their goofiness. And well, they're relatable to me partially because I haven't grown mentally past the age of 17. But when I look at these characters, I feel like this is how real people act. That's exactly how it feels when I'm talking to my friends. The stupid jokes, the cussing. Which reminds me, what I didn't like about it is how they didn't say the word dick.
Huh?
Yeah, why the hell did Turbo Granny call Momo a but we couldn't get one person, just one person to say they won Ken's dick? Cause I know I feel like the amount of cursing the characters do in the show adds on to the feeling of realism, because in real life, most people tend to call a spade these days. But anyway, that's enough of the glazing, I guess. Let's talk about the little criticism it faced. So, the criticism mainly stems from a post I saw on Twitter. I did not know that there were people who actually hated the show. Like, the post has now been deleted, but this man clearly hates the show with a passion. And he's just salty. This man was talking about how he wished they would have put the same effort of animation that they did in Dandadan into Blue Lock. And I kind of feel him, And to be honest, I feel like that criticism is not even like valid, because it's not even the same studio that is animating both of the shows. At least if you said, oh no, if it's one studio animating this and they didn't put half of the work they did in this one for blah 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 reasons, that would be valid. But it's not even the same studio, so I guess I get why this guy deleted the post. And also, underneath the comment section of that post, I found other people complaining about how Okarun was ready to risk everything for Momo Ayase, which, my boy here has been a loner his entire life.
Loner, I'm a lone ranger,
He hasn't had a single friend. And so, of course, when some girl approaches him, and yes, sure, she didn't protect him from all the bullies. She didn't protect him from the worst bullies of all time. It was just a bunch of idiots throwing papers at him. He still wanted to be her friend, which is why he was so sad and like let down when she said something about not wanting to be his friend. So overall, the anime looks like it's going to be a staple for anime fans, new and old. And I know damn well the Dandadan subreddit aren't ready for the amount of new members they're going to have. Those MFs have been gatekeeping this show, but yeah, those gates are busting wide open.